here nylon is the first artificial fiber in 1930s. Why? Because here the raw material is not completely or not obtained from natural material. Many more chemicals are used, so we can't say that. So that's why we call it nylon as a pure artificial fiber. But if we consider rayon, we find that almost the natural material is obtained from cellulose, from the wood. From the wood, like it's a plant product, natural fiber. So definitely we'll feel like nylon is the first artificial fiber. What's your doubt, Ronak? You can ask.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the tire cords are made of rayon, ma'am. But rayon is soft, so it can tear up while driving.
Sorry? Rayon, yes, rayon, it is made up of rayon. Tire cord is made up of rayon. Not like it's a beneath layer of a strong rubber. Okay, in order to make the rubber tighten, what they'll do, they just wrap it in such a way that they'll stitch. Simply we can say that they'll stitch. Okay, so
it will not tear up because it is soft.
If it is hard, something happened too hard, then it is like we can say that synthetic fibers are much stronger. They are having high tensile strength. When we compare with all the synthetic fibers, nylon is having high tensile strength. But compared to natural fibers, rayon is very much strong. Understood? Okay. So you are thinking about the tire cord, which is made up of rayon, but above that layer, there is a strong rubber, vulcanized rubber. So that is much more stronger than this. So if there is any strong thing happen like metal or any other thing, then there are much chances to go or to tear the layer. Otherwise, it's very strong.
Yes, ma'am.
Next. So this is about like a pure artificial fiber in 1930s, and here the monomer is amide. You know about the monomer, na children? No doubts about the monomer, no? Monomer is a small segment in polymers. Yes, we have seen that also. I have shown you, explained you by comparing with the pearl bead chain. Yeah. So here here the monomer is amide. So a group of amides continuously, each amide chemically linked to form polyamide. So this nylon is obtained from polyamide along with some more chemicals and few natural materials also involved. But high percentage here is artificial materials only. So that's why it is called as pure artificial fiber. Okay, so there are many types of nylon here. We can see nylon 6 and nylon 6/6 and nylon 5/10. Based on this nylon 6/6, nylon 6 and nylon 5/10, these are like research, we can say the development on that particular fiber. So nylon 6 is stronger, but much more stronger is nylon 6/6. When we compare 6/6, 5/10 is much more stronger than nylon 6 and 6/6. Yeah, it's not about the based on the tensile strength, it is based on the functional group. Functional group. You'll study in the higher classes, or we can discuss at the last of this particular, what we can say, lesson, or functional group. So it's based upon the position of functional group, these numbers will be formed. Not about the tensile strength. Obviously, when we go with improving or developing one particular product into many products, so that means obviously there are much more advantages. Understood what I said? Yeah. No doubts? Kavya, Naisha, Alex, Arjun, Ishan, Kirtana. No doubts, no? So nylon thread is stronger than the steel wire. So many more examples we have seen. Okay. So these are the examples. No, we are discussing the topics, whatever happened in the previous session only. After that, we'll start about with the plastics. No, nothing happened, Naisha. Just we are going with it. Okay. And that's why, like, first 15 minutes at least, we'll go with the recapitulation. Okay. Don't worry. Just listen. Okay, uses. Here we can see that Parachute ropes are made up of nylon. Here thread, we can see that net also made up of nylon. All these things should have strong strength. That is nothing but tensile strength, holding capacity. Until they are much stronger, then only we can use for this all this purpose. Okay, and tents also made up of nylon. Yeah, next one more synthetic fibers, we can say that polyester. Polyester is manufactured from coal, air, water and petroleum, but high percentage, these are the less percentage content present in the preparation of polyester. But we can see it is obtained from petroleum. From all these things, what you observe, children, synthetic fibers are made up of most of the inflammable products. So that's why they catch fire easily. So that's why during Diwali period or Diwali festival, what we call, why what happened Veda? My voice is not clear. My voice is not clear.
Ma'am, it's clear.
Yeah. Once check your device, check. Dear Veda. Yeah. Thank you. So chemical composed of 85% of ester. Here the monomer is ester. So I have given you the formula also on the board when we discussed about the ester. ROOR. Yes, we have discussed it now. So polyester ester is a monomer. Many esters are combined to form a polyester. Okay. So here the main raw material used is petroleum, coal, air and water. Yes. So here we can see that some of the binding, what we can say that binding materials or binding is nothing but one synthetic fiber mixed up with another synthetic fiber, or one natural fiber is mixed up with synthetic fiber. Then it is called binding fibers. So here polyester, when it is binded with wool, it's pure fiber. Then it will get poly wool. But polyester and with cotton, we get poly cotton. To enhance the strength of natural fibers, so what they'll do, they'll go with the binding process. Understood? So this here polyester, when it is binded with wool, polywool, polyester with cotton, polycot. Similarly, like nylon, PET or polyethylene terephthalate. So PET, especially we observe PET bottles, water bottles. Okay, so with the less or what we can say that economically with the less price, we can afford to buy this neat and good looking bottles with thickness. Okay, so all these things. So you can see that, yeah. Yes, nylon also can be binded, but not yet nylon itself is a strong fiber. Understood that it is having some particular features or properties. So here only in the textile industry, mostly in the textile industry, they'll go with the blending process. So especially we can see that wearing this jackets and all. So this polyester is mainly used. Raymond. So many different companies are there in the textile industry. Am I right? These PET bottles. And we can see that both sides made up of this polyester. Acrylic is nothing but it's a complete imitation of wool. It is lightweight, soft. When we compare with natural fiber wool is like we can see that mass because it is naturally obtained from we don't know. How we'll get wool, children? Natural fiber? Yes?
Ma'am, from animals like sheep.
Yeah, animals like sheep will get wool. So this wool, especially when we go with acrylic, are you all there, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Something like fluctuating, something happens, so that I'm just respond, like at least text it. So acrylic in the sense, acrylic is a natural, it's like imitation of wool. Simply we can say that, or it is exactly like wool. How the rayon is exactly like silk, and the same way, acrylic is also exactly like wool. Understood? So if we see that, if you see when we compare with wool, or the stockings also can be prepared with acrylic. So it is also called as artificial wool, and it is made of polymer methyl meta-acrylate. Meta-acrylate, and it is a monomer here, and many methyl meta-acrylate combined to form polymethyl meta-acrylate. Okay, so when we see that different, like we can dye it easily. What do you mean by dyeing? Dyeing?
Ma'am, giving different colors to a fiber.
So dyeing is very easy because it is lightweight, and thickness also very less thickness when we compare with wool, and with the limited price we can get the acrylic woolen, or especially winter wear. Okay, so all these things it is available with the least price, so that most of the people can go with acrylic rather than going with pure wool. But the main disadvantage is these won't absorb much sweat. But when we compare with wool, we can feel much more warmth in acrylic material. So that's why when we go with the balls and everything, if you want to buy a nice sweater, so we definitely go with lightweight, with the texture, shiny, dyeing with the perfect colors. So definitely with the limited cost, we can get it. So most of the people will go with acrylic rather than going with wool. Understood?